Greetings, Space Cadets. It seems like we only just did the January Loot Crate, and now we've got the February Loot Crate. This month's theme is Dead, so I assume it's a link to The Walking Dead, possibly. But let's open it up and let's see what we get. Yep, definitely the theme is Dead from the box art there. Take a better look at that in a moment. So we've got a t-shirt this month. I heard somebody say that we're going to be getting a t-shirt every month. Ooh, hang on. I don't think the quality doesn't seem to be very high on this one, but it might be supposed to maybe be like that. But let's have a look there. We've got Deadpool on the t-shirt. Upside down. But yeah, if you can focus on that there. Maybe it's supposed to be that way, but it looks like it's could just be me, but I think that's very poorly printed. But never mind. Ignoring that, it's still quite a nice picture of Deadpool there. I'll put a better picture of that up on my website. Let's pop that on one side, and more Deadpool. Let's see if we can focus on that there. Is that him flying out from an explosion? It's like a pop figure, but this one's from QMX. Yeah, I take it that's what's supposed to be, Deadpool getting shot away from an explosion. But let's open it up and see what it actually looks like. Put that to the side. It's just got sellotape. Yes, it does. Remember to actually put them next to me this time. Oh, there we go. Got the plastic on the floor. So there we go. Let's just focus on that a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better focus there. So that's Deadpool getting blasted away from an explosion. I really quite like that. I think I'm going to have to put this on display somewhere. You can see these two swords there. Sort of Bowie bulge there. But yeah, that's pretty quite nice. Nice little see-through explosion thing. Maybe just get a little LED light at the back there. Of course, you can also see that reflecting off my studio lights as well, which looks pretty cool. So yeah, I like that. T-shirt not particularly good, just with the printing quality, I think. But that's really nice, that one. But let's see what else we'll get. Let's put that to the side. Doesn't appear to be much else in the box, really. Let's have a look. Walking Dead blind bag, I believe. Let's see, who do we possibly have to collect? I haven't actually watched The Walking Dead for ages. The last time I saw a season was the one where they're at the prison. The final episode where I saw them all moving into the prison. And then the next episode I saw, when I saw the advertisements, they were all walking in a forest. Apparently I'd missed an entire season and never really picked it up after that. But it was getting pretty boring. I mean, you had 20 episodes and 17 of them were just filler. Basically, and then you had like just a couple of really good episodes. You could do maybe like a Game of Thrones sort of idea, maybe where they only produce a couple of episodes that are really good. But anyway, let's take a look at this one. If I can find, is there an open slot? Or am I going to have to cut it? Nope, I think I'm going to have to cut it. Let's see what we get in a blind bag. First off, some instructions. We'll look at that first. Assemble the figure. Don't know if there's any codes on that. Look at his truck there. These other sets you can get, maybe. But let's have a look and see what's actually in here. So, who we got? Is that Rick? Was that his name? It's been that long since I watched it. The sheriff type bloke. Yeah, let's have a look. I think the other ones that, by the looks of it, have the massive heads and tiny bodies. But pop that open. See if we can find all of his parts. Oh, is this maybe he's from Lego? Maybe he's Mega Blocks or something, like one of those Lego clones. Don't know if we can focus on that there. Warning, biohazard. So, let's see if we can pop this together. There we go. That's him fully assembled there. Giant head, little spindly arms. And for a moment, I didn't think his weirdly mutated foot was actually going to connect to the base there. But there we go. I'll take a few nice little pictures of that. I suppose it's alright. I'm not particularly that impressed by it. But that's probably because I've lost interest in The Walking Dead. But never mind. Other than that, I mean, the quality is still quite nice. Quite well detailed. But yeah, let's put that to one side. If you're given the choice, I prefer this one. This one's far better. Let's pop that down and see what else we've got. So it looks like it's got Walking Dead written on it. That's a bit. Yeah, if I can focus on that. Soap on a rope, and it's a set of ears. I suppose Walking Dead themed is probably right. Maybe it's one of the characters in the later series that does something like this, but not very impressive. And that weird smell is probably coming from these as well, I would imagine. Yeah, I'm not particularly impressed with that. But, never mind. I mean, they've scored 1, I think, with this one, just for this model. I'm not overly impressed with the other bits. Say the t-shirt was a bit poorly printed. Soap on a rope. This is like something you would get from a pound shop. This. And I suppose the details there, but it's not really for me on that one there. But never mind. Is there anything else? Because it does look completely empty. Like there's not really that much in this box this month. No, it appears to be it. We have the newly designed pins, which are far better. I do like these pins. The new ones anyway. The old ones were a bit weak. I think you're supposed to be able to go online and do something with these. I think you get like a comic if you put in codes or something. I don't know if there is a code on there, or you see something. It's yours. Download it, because I'll never get around to doing it. But I think that's it. We've got one little destruction manual with all the little bits and bobs in. But yeah, it doesn't really seem to be that much in this month's. A little bit of a disappointment. I mean, I do quite like this little sculpture here from Deadpool. But I think that's really, for me, about it this month. Never mind, let's have a look at the box art. If I just flip that around. Focus. So there we can see the zombies at the gate. Ooh, it looks like there's some print on there, so we're going to have to flip this one out. Might be a jump cut for a second. So there we go. The box art wasn't entirely a flip around, because we've got the sky at the top there, and it's just more of the chain link fence. So there we go. That was the February Dead loot crate. If you'd like your own loot crate, just follow the link in the description below. And as always, you can always see more photos and more loot crate unboxings on my website there. Same again, links in the description. I hope you all enjoyed watching that. Don't forget to rate, comment, favourite and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.